Welcome and good afternoon and happy Thanksgiving weekend. Today we are at SAIT Cohos Commons field, where the University of Alberta Augustana versus the SAIT Trojans play today. As we kick off the game, SAIT has only lost one game this season. We have number 13, Nicole Charlton, with the ball, passing it over to number 3, Amy Fallows, as it is a goalie kick. This is so much better. Yeah. Number 21 passes it over to number 13, and number 9 goes right towards the center for number 19, Megan Weeb. And it looks like that's a throw-in for University of Augustana. As it goes off, a Trojan once more. It looks like number 5 will be throwing it in. As SAIT takes back some possession, they pass it back to their goalie. She boots it almost halfway across the field. And Augustana gains possession again, but has a little bit of trouble as the SAIT Trojans have a great defending team. And SAIT Trojans seem to be regaining some possession right here. And a great run from number 21, trying to get back some possession, and she's got it. Number 13 in the middle, passing it to number 9. A shot on goal, but a little bit too high up. And the ball goes back to goalkeeper of Augustana, Kiara Pereland-Endel. And SAIT has possession again with a big boot, but not enough control. Augustana takes over possession one more time as they pass it back to their defense and back to their goalkeeper. Number 3, Amy Fallows is with, just kicked the ball out. And a throw-in from Augustana. And one more time a throw-in, but for the Trojans this time. Number 21 tries to split defense and throws it towards number 19. And once again, it's a throw-in. You can see lots of crowding from both teams tonight as they try their best to not take it back outside. The ball went back to the center to number 2. A great shot and goal, but another great save. And a great boot, almost through midfield. With SAIT in possession one more time. SAIT is currently on a 2-win streak. The last game was 16-0 to Ambrose. And another almost out of field with a great pullback. And great control from number 13. And the ball is all the goalies right now. And really great control from the other side of the field over there. And it looks like the Saints have a throw-in right now. She throws it over to number 19 with great control. And a great save from the Augustana goalkeeper. The Vikings goalkeeper is doing a really good job with her saves today. And it looks like that is a corner kick. A shot so close. And it looks like this is going to be another goalie ball. It looks like this game so far, the Trojans have been doing a really good job being on the attacking side of the field. As SAIT regains back some possession, they pass it over to number 3. And she gets it back again. And it's been kicked out by the Vikings. Great throw in straight to the middle, but nobody there to be able to take that opportunity. Another great throw in from 21 and 19 with some really good control, but not enough control to be able to keep it in the field. And it looks like Augustana is regaining some possession as they are back in their defense. With another throw-in from the SAIT Trojans. And hitting post. So far, women's Trojans have only lost one game against Lethbridge College. And I'm pretty sure that is a corner kick, if I'm not wrong. Nope, that's a throw-in. That throw-in straight to the middle. And like the past few games, it looks like the Trojans are doing a really good job at communicating on their field. And we now have possession one more time as it goes across the field and on to number 12. Looks like Trojans are trying to get back into the middle of the field, but that looks like it's going to be corner kick from the Trojans. And that could have been a great goal, but an even more amazing save from the Augustana goalkeeper. She was on the ground for a bit, but it looks like she's back up and ready to send it. And Trojans has gained possessions once more, but they've gone out of bounds. Oh, it looks like they were the ones who got out of bounds. We have thrown from SAIT's number 21 and straight to her teammate, Gabi Cabeza, as she brings it back to her. She gives it back to the defense. As they get back on the attacking side, SAIT Trojans is still in possession, has had lots of control. Great save. And some great control from the Vikings here. Even better footwork from number 13 today. Great interception from Augustana right there. As the ball goes out, and it looks like that is a goalkeeper ball. And a simple pass towards number 13 over there. And back to the defense. As they go on to the sides. A great run from number 19. Number 9 tries to get into the center with a great shot. And that'll bounce once again. And from the looks of it, I think that's going to be a corner kick from the Trojans. We've got a lot of movement in there with the Trojans staying open. And with a close shot. And despite the great run, it's still out of bounds. Number 20 with a throw in towards Gabby Cabeza. Some smooth passes between defense. Great control. And the goalie's got that one. Great header from number 21. Great control as Augustana tries to intercept the Trojans, but so far it looks like they are having no luck. It looks like that's an offensive call. And we've got a goal kick from number 13. And she goes towards the corner but hits post. And it looks like we're not having a rebound. So far from what we've seen from the Augustana goalkeeper is that she's very agile, she's very fast. Lots of fast thinking. And it looks like we have a corner kick from the Trojans one more time. Oh, very close shot. And another great save. I know the Vikings are feeling pretty nervous right now as the ball has stayed on their side of the field for pretty much most of this half. We're having some timeout and team talk over here. so far this season. SAIT has 62 goals overall and a 22.6 shot per game average. It's pretty surprising that we haven't had a goal from the Trojans yet. And it looks like one of our Trojans is walking off the field with an injury. Hopefully she'll be alright, as we still have a few more games to the season. And we have a boot from the goalie, just at midfield, and repossession of the ball from the SAIT Trojans once again as they get intercepted by number 9 from the Augustana team. And once again, repossession. The nice long shot towards the attacking side, intercepted by Augustana. And it looks like that is almost out of bounds, but the Trojans keep it in. Goes towards the center. And now bounce once more, and a throw in from number 21. Great control from Nikki Charlton. And they take it all the way to the other side of the field. Chance to get some more space, some more time. And back over to the closer side of the field, but once again out of bounds. Sorry. And we have a throw in from the Vikings, number 17. And she throws it towards number 15, but it gets intercepted. And another throw in from number 21. And it's back to her towards the defense as they take it to the mid side of the field. Some great control from number 12 as Augustana tried to intercept her. And almost over onto the goal, but a little bit too over. Looks like that's a goalie's ball. And out of bounds on the other side of the field, and a throw in from our Trojans. She throws it long, but it was intercepted. And now we have a throw in from the Vikings. And it looks like the ball is going back onto the SAIT side of the field. And it looks like we also have a throw in from the Vikings. A great header and control. And the ball gets thrown away from the Trojan side, with the Trojans in full possession at the moment as they try to shoot it on goal, and they score. A great shot from number 9, I think that was. Yep, a great shot from number 9, Megan Weeb. Our top scorer for the SAIT Trojans with a total of 14, now 15 goals this season. And it looks like we have another call for offside. It looks like both of our teams this game have been doing not a terrible job with offside. We've only had 2 calls for that. so far from both teams. As they tried to get possession, the Vikings get it out of bounds, and it looks like it's about to be a corner kick for our Trojans. And that shot was intercepted, and it looks like it's going back into our side of the field. Nope, the Trojans have got it, and we've got it back. It looks like that's another offside for the Trojans. And Vikings goalie kicks it almost through midfield, as Miriam Cabonesa has a great run and tries to pass it over to one of her teammates, but gets intercepted by a Viking. And we have a throw-in from number 12. The 21. And looks like they're fighting for some possession over there, as there's lots of crowding. And a very far from close shot on goal from the Trojans. Vikings goalkeeper boots it straight into the possession of SAIT Trojans. As they go back where the ball was. And a very close shot. And a great attempt to regain the ball back from them. Miriam Cabonesa passes it right over to number 12. And out of bounds once more at the feet of a Vikings, making it a throw-in for our Trojans. And another great save from the Vikings goalkeeper. She throws it back to number 19. And number 22 from the Trojans tries to intercept that. She's not able to, and number 2 gets it over to number 10, but it is out of bounds once more. Another throw-in from the SAIT Trojans. And intercepted by number 10, but it's back to the Trojans again. Number 13's got the ball. She gives it over to the defense on the other side. She tries to shoot it across the field, but it's intercepted by a Viking. And the Trojans have regained some control and are getting closer and closer to the goal. With just a little bit more power needed in that last shot to be able to make it. We've got what it looks to be a corner kick from our Trojans. great kick. And we've got a goalie ball. She shoots it way out of bounds. And number 12 is making that throw in with great control from the Trojans. But it looks like that is a hand. Yep, we've got hands. And that will be goalie ball for the Vikings. Great way to keep the ball out of SAIT side, but it looks like it's coming back and it's out of bounds. With a throw in from number 21. And 22 has possession of the ball. And they take it over to the far side of the field. With great possession and great control over there. And trying to get it back into the middle, but it's intercepted by the Vikings goalie. A great boot intercepted by number 3 from the Trojans. And the Trojans have control and try to get it to the middle, but a great save once again from Vikings goalkeeper. She throws it over to the closer side of the field over here to number 17, and she boots it over and to the ball, and the ball goes towards the Trojan. Number 7, Cabonesa, took possession of the ball and shot it over to number 19, who currently has the ball. And number 9, Megan Weeb, they get intercepted by a Viking. And number 22 with a great run as she tries to intercept it. And 21 backing her up right here. She has great control of the ball. Takes it towards the middle to number 13 and now to number 7. Miriam Cabonesa intercepting that. With number 22 shooting it. I don't know where she was shooting it, but. And it looks like that's going to be another goalie ball. And another out of bounds ball and a throw in for our Trojans. A long throw towards another one of our Trojans, and the Vikings are trying to intercept that. And now towards the middle a little bit. But out of bounds once more. And it looks to that is going to be a corner kick from our Trojans once more. We've got a lot of corner kicks this game. Great touches. That was a great angle from Miriam Cabanessa, but it also a great save from the Vikings goaltender. And out of bounds from Vikings. And we have a throw in from Trojans towards number 12 and a little bit of pushing from number 17 from the Vikings. And number 19 has the ball, but is intercepted by the Vikings one more time. And number 13 takes control of the ball, shoots it pretty much almost across the side of the field, and gives the goalie another ball. That great interception. Say possession of the ball as they're on the far side of the field. And they try to bring it back over to 22, who is trying to keep control and passing it over to 21, sorry. And 22's back with it and passes it over to number 7, Miriam Cabanessa. She tries to shoot it over towards the goal, but shoots it right into the goalie's hands. Another one of the goalie's great boots up to midfield with SAIT possession. And that is a throw-in for the Trojans. That throw-in led to another goalie ball. A great attempt at interception from the Trojans. Number 21 with the ball, passing it over to, I don't know what that was, but back to her again, intercepted by the Vikings one more time. And we have 3 minutes until halftime. And we're currently 1-0 for the Trojans. And out of bounds one more time, and it looks like that will be a corner kick from the Trojans. Nope, goal kick. Goal kick once again. And she takes it to the farther side of the field. And she shoots it out of bounds, making it a throw-in for our SAIT Trojans. Great control and interceptions from our Trojans once again, as the Vikings regain possession and run to the Trojan side of the field, but get intercepted by a defense. Great control from our Trojans right there, and going towards the middle, but it looks like Vikings goalie has the ball one more time. I just really like her quick thinking. She has so much confidence when she goes in for the ball. She definitely knows what she's doing. Obviously. And a great header from the Trojans, and another one from number 7. Really a way to control the ball. And number 9, Megan Weeb, is running and controlling the ball really well, actually. And tries to pass it over to Miriam Cabanessa, but is intercepted by number 2 from the Vikings. Throw in from number 21, and back to number 8, giving them time. Back to the other side, and it is officially halftime. We'll see you in the second half.
The score at your half is your Trojans 1 and the Vikings 0.
Welcome back to the Cohos Commons field. It is the second half here with the women's Trojans and Vikings soccer teams. We are starting off strong for the Trojans as we are back at the attacking side of the field. We have what looked like to be a corner kick from the Trojans, and it was out again. And it looks like they are redoing that corner kick. And a great save. And a great header for Miriam Cabanessa. Just a little bit too much crowding over there. And another corner kick from the Trojans. Got a lot of moving. And not great control and out of bounds one more time. And we have the first goalie ball of the second half. Great control from our Trojans, number 3. And back to her as she boots it towards center. And a missed shot, a little bit too over the post. And the ball is back to the goalie. And it goes towards number 18 from the Vikings. And a great attempt at interception from number 3. A throw in from number 4 back to number 3 and another out of bounds. Vikings throwing now. Some great control from number 18, but out of bounds once again, making it another throw in for the Trojans. Intercepted from number 18. And back in the possession of the Trojans with Miriam Cabanessa. Passing it back. Great control from the Trojans once more. And back to the closer side of the field with number 3 having great control but intercepted by number 2 from the Vikings. We have number 4 throwing it in, and she throws it to number 9, Megan Weeb. Great control and possession. And out of bounds. And it looks like that will be a corner kick from the Trojans once more. Yep, corner kick from number 22. And great control from our Trojans defense. Over to Cabinessa and back to our defense once again. And great shot towards the middle. And so close. So close of a shot, but a little bit too far outside. And it looks like we have another corner kick from our Trojans. Got it towards the middle, and the goalkeeper swats it off, and another great save as she pushed it to the side. And I'm going to start to sound like a broken record here, but I think we have another corner kick from the Trojans. And Megan Weeb taking that corner shot. Great shot, but nobody there. And it looks almost out of bounds from what it looks like. Miriam Cabinessa got that. Number 13 taking her time with control. Number 3 shooting it towards the middle. Nobody there to get that and take advantage. And another great save from the Vikings goalie. And a pass midfield shot. And we're about like 10 minutes into the game, and so far we still haven't seen the ball too much on the SAIT side of the field. Looks like SAIT's really focusing on attacking. But with that being said, it looks like we've shifted over to the SAIT side of the field with number 4 from the Vikings getting possession. She shoots it over, trying to catch number 7, but a Trojans number 12 intercepts that. And another great save from the Vikings goal. And a boot that will be out of bounds. Out of bounds over the, and a throw in over the head of number 3, making another throw in for number 4. And it looks like the Vikings had possession for a bit of the time. It looks like that is an out of bounds. And maybe a corner kick? Can't really tell from here. Yep, looks like we have a Trojans corner kick. And great header. And it looks like we have a goalie ball. And as both teams shift to the farther side of the field, looks like we've had the Vikings trying to come and bring the ball to the Trojan side, but it doesn't look like they're having too much luck as Miriam Cabanessa right now passes the ball over to number 3, and it is back on the Viking side. Megan Weeb passes it to the side. And it looks like that will be a goalie ball once again. It looks like we're doing some subs on both teams. A little bit of a team talk as well. And goalie brings it back to the center of the field. And gives possession to number 22 of the Trojans. Got a great run from the Trojans once again. But Vikings regain position and then shoots it back again towards the Trojans. Miriam Cabanessa shooting it to the closer side of the field towards number 3, which is almost an out of bounds. And she shoots it long. And it is now once again an out of bounds from the Vikings. And another corner kick from number 9, Megan Weeb. And another shot on goal for the Trojans, making it 2-0 at 59 minutes. It looks like the Trojans are going to keep their winning streak up and not letting anyone take that away from them this game. And that goal was scored by Kaylin Benzer. And it looks like we've got another goalie ball. And the goalie gives it over to number 18, passes it over to number 20, and out of bounds. It looks like we have a throw in from number 4 to number 8, who gives it to number 21. Another defense. We have a lot of teamwork here. Great attempt at a header from number 3. Great pullback. Great footwork. And stopping it from going out of bounds, but a Viking puts it back out of bounds. And it looks like we have another throw in from number 3. Great control and back to number 3. And back over here to number 4. And a kick towards the goal and intercepted. And it looks like that will be a corner shot for Megan Wee once more. And so close with a shot towards the goal. But not quite, as we have another corner kick. Great footwork. And back to the farther side of the field as Trojans keep possession. And back over there again. Looks like we're coming back into the SAIT side of the field a little bit. Looks like they're doing that to allow them to have more time and more options. But that is intercepted by Vikings and rebounded back to the Trojans. Number 3 has control of the ball right now. It's with some great footwork once again. Passing it over to Miriam Cabaness at the center. An attempt to give it to one of her teammates. And with a great shot to the bottom left corner of the goal. But a great save once again from the Vikings goalie. Great boot just about little ways half midfield. It looks like the Trojans are trying to gain more control of the ball right now. Miriam Cabanessa with the ball, but intercepted by number 19 from the Vikings. The ball is back on the SAIT field and in the hands of our Trojans. Goalie number 30, Alex Larios. And back in the hands of our Trojans. It looks like the Trojans are keeping up, that they are on the attacking side, on the Viking side of the field. And a great shot, but hits post. And number 3 grabs that rebound. Gets it. And another ball for the goalie. She boots at midfield and gives possession to our Trojans defense once again with Miran Cabanessa with possession. Over to number 9, Megan Weeb. And another great save from the Vikings goalie. Great header from number 21, Kaylin Bensler. Got some great runs from both teams heading over to the SAIT side of the field, but unable to make it there. And back again to the Viking side with a great run from what it looks like to be Megan Weeb, but she's intercepted by the goalie. And another great run from number 3, as she is shoved a little bit by number 2, and it is out of bounds. Trying to figure out what that call was. It looks... And we've got a substitution from the Vikings and a great throw-in from our Trojans once again. And with a great header-ish from number 18. It looks like she hurt herself. It looks like that hit the bridge of her nose. Hopefully she will be okay. Looks like number 18 is just taking a second. We've got the trainer running out over to the field and making sure she's all right. And it looks like she's all right. Even though it looks like she's already, doesn't look like she will be going back in the field. She's staying at the sidelines for now. And Say currently has possession of the ball over to Miriam Cabanessa, who passes it to the a little bit farther side of the field. And an attempt to center the ball. It is intercepted by Vikings. Out of bounds. Looks like number 18 is back on the field once again. She's all right. Don't know what happened there. And it ball looked like it was going to be so close to a goal, but the Vikings didn't let it. A great attempt at a header, but a little bit too high, as SAIT Trojans pass it over to number 12. Miriam Cabanessa has got it again and shoots it a little bit towards center, but a little bit too far for anyone to be able to get that. We've got another goalie ball. And she kicks it over to the farther side of the field with great control from number 13 of our Trojans, Nicole Charlton. And it looks like we have a throw-in from the Trojans. She throws it in. It looks a little bit too crowded there. And it goes out of bounds once again. And it looks like that is going to be a corner kick taken by number 22, Olivia De Pascal. And a great interception from the goalie herself. Not afraid to get in there. And another throw in from the Trojans. And the ball comes over here to number 4. Number 6 takes it, but accidentally kicks it towards the other team. And Miriam Cabanessa with possession currently. And number 18 intercepts that. Gives it to number 3. And the ball is back on the SAIT side. And we've got an out of bounds from the goalie, Alex Larios. It looks like we're going to be having a throw in for number 3. A great header from number 4, Ashley Bowman. Great control from number 6, Sage Joseph. It looks like number 13 will be doing a throw-in. Number 6 will be doing a throw-in. She passes it, throws it straight to number 10 with number 13 has the ball once more, passes it over to her defense. She runs a little bit towards center and passes it over to number 8, Michaela Reggio. And it looks like we have a lot more noise on the field than in the first half. And we have number 8 and number 17. We're running towards the ball at the same time in attempts to catch it. But that became an out-of-bounds ball. And it looks like that will be a corner kick for the Vikings. Both teams get in position as they await the corner kick from the Vikings. A little too little power on that one, and it was intercepted by Trojans, and it looks like the ball is going back onto the Viking side. But a Viking intercepts it and shoots it back to our side. And number 21 is trying to get a hold of the ball and control it. She gives it back. And it comes back to Miriam Cabanessa, jumps over the ball and passes it over to number 6, Sage Joseph. And it is back to the closer side, back to Sage Joseph. She shoots it towards the center, and it comes back over here to number 13, Nicole Charlton. Back to number 4. And an interception from the Vikings once again. It looks like the ball is coming back to the SAIT side of the field as number 21 with number 19 from the Vikings behind her run towards that. And it looks like that was so close to being out of bounds, but with that control, it looks like it's out of bounds now. We are now awaiting a throw-in from the Vikings. She throws it long and it gets intercepted by a Viking. But it becomes out of bounds once again. And it looks like last to touch that was a Trojan. Yep, and that will be a throw-in one more time from the Vikings. The ball goes to the Vikings number 2. And over to number 6. They try to center that ball, but it gets intercepted by a Trojan. And once again, our Trojans, number 19, Rachel Leary, has the ball, passes it over to number 10. And she's trying to center that ball. Nobody there. It gets intercepted by a Viking. And number 18's got that control. Back to number 19, intercepted by number 8. Possession is back towards the Vikings. And we now have a goalie ball. So far, it looks like the Vikings are really trying to get their attacking hats on and trying to get the ball out of their side and into the SAIT side. Miriam Cabonesa gets that ball and hands it over to number 6, and number 19 currently has it, passes it back to number 6. Great control of that ball. Back to her again. Back to number 13. She was tripped. It looks like we've got some noise over by the players' table. And it looks like we've got a kick in from number 13. We've got lots of communication throughout the game. As they're trying to figure out where they're positioning themselves. And a shot on goal, but not a goal. And it looks like we have a... What is that? That looks like a corner kick from the Trojans. And a great kick towards the crowd and back over to her. And Trojan gains possession of the ball again, tries to shoot, and a great save from the Vikings goalie once more. So far, it looks like this is one of the SAIT Trojans' most tough opponents so far. They are really making our Trojans work for their goals. Got Miriam Cabonesa trying to shoot it towards the center, but gives it to a Viking. And back to the further side of the field. It looks like that is a Trojans throw-in. And one more time, out of bounds, and another throw-in for the Trojans. And we're getting closer and closer to the ball, and another save from Vikings goalkeeper. The goalkeeper shifts sides, gives it over, and number 4 from the Trojans has possession. Our defense is keeping it timely, taking their time, having patience. Over to, I think that's number 13. And a great shot, just a little bit too far to the right. And it looks like that will be another goalie ball for Vikings. Great interception from our Trojans, and back. Oh, number 18's got that. Out of bounds. It looks like that will be a Viking ball. Throw in from number 3. Great throw towards number 17, and an attempt to intercept that by number 4 from our Trojans. Number 22 and 21 from the Vikings running towards that. Great possession, great control from number 22 Trojans. Olivia Di Pascal. And a great run back to the Viking side. And out of bounds. And a throw in for the Trojans. Trojans get a post. And another goalie ball. We've got some repossession from our Vikings. And the Trojans have taken back that possession and are taking their time and patience. And out of bounds one more time. It looks like that was at the feet of Vikings, making it a throw-in for the Trojans. And number 21 making another throw-in. She throws it to number 13. She passes it over to number 4. And now Miriam Cabanesa's got it. And a header from number 2 from the Vikings towards the goal. Great pass from Trojans. And another shot at the goal and another great save. and is to the side of the net. The goalie shoots it straight into a Trojan. And the Vikings have gained repossession again. Number 17 is currently with the ball as she tries to get past 21. Still attempting. Decides to try and pass it over to 19, but is intercepted by a Trojans. Miriam Cabanessa passes it over to number 6 as she tries to take the center and goes back a little bit to the further side of his field. And it looks like that is the end of today's game. 2-0 for the Trojans.
And that's the match. The Trojans win the game 2-0. We ask you to please stick around for the presentation of the ACAC Players of the Game awards.
Great match from both teams. 2-0 for the Trojans. Coming up next, it's the players of the game.
The Alberta Colleges Athletic Conference and SAIT Trojans are pleased to recognize today's players of the game. From the visiting Augustana Vikings, number 4, Emily Quirk. And from our own SAIT Trojans, number 21, Kaylin Bensler. Thank you for your support of Trojans Athletics. Trojans soccer will be back with more home action
And congratulations to our top players of the game. Check back next weekend. I'm Kara Guevara. And thanks for watching SAIT Women's Trojans team against the University of Alberta.